Hey, what's going on, YouTube viewers out there? This is Troy coming with another movie review. This time we're going to be taking a look at The Cabin in the Woods. There are no spoilers included in this video. Ready? Alright guys, so Cabin in the Woods. This was co-written and directed by Drew Goddard. If you don't know who Drew Goddard is, I think he wrote a couple episodes for the TV shows, the television series Lost, Alias, Buffy, and Angel, shows like that, and also wrote the script for Cloverfield, the movie Cloverfield that came out in 2008. I actually have that somewhere, but that's who that is, Drew Goddard. This is also co-written and produced by Joss Whedon. And guys, I must say I am really starting to become a big Joss Whedon fan. So there were a lot of different elements about this movie that I really enjoyed. For me, it had a lot of humor in it, lots of comedic things that I kind of joked about. That I laughed at out loud in theaters, and a lot of people in the theater as well caught on to it and thought it was really humorous. You got a lot of I guess it's not disturbing images or nothing, but I don't know. I guess you can call it violence. I mean, when you see uh, blood and guts and slashing and stuff like that, that's how I would describe it. It has a lot of that in there. I love that. And the suspense, man. There are a lot of moments in the film where you're gonna just be like, "Whoa, what's gonna happen?" That everything that you need in a horror movie, basically, where you wait for that moment that something's gonna happen. It had a lot of that in there too as well. Um, so basically, I'm gonna give you kind of a breakdown of the characters. All right, so I like the way they had the characters from kind of different backgrounds, not different backgrounds, but basically different personalities. All right, you got Chris Hemsworth. He plays a character named Kurt. He plays the role of Kurt. And Chris Hemsworth will always be known as our beloved Thor, but I like his other work as well. Um, I think he has a lot of potential, a lot of growing potential as a good actor, man. So basically, he plays Kurt. He's the jock, the football guy. You see, he has his varsity jacket, probably from football. You see, he's carrying around a football all the time. But he wasn't just what I like to call an airhead. That's a guy that's buff, but he has no brains. He was actually kind of he was a smart lad as well. Anna Hutchinson plays the role of Jules. I believe she's Kurt's girlfriend. She's the sexy dumb blonde chick, basically. Self-explanatory. There's nothing really to say about her except that she's hot. Jesse Williams plays Holden McCrae. He's kind of like the brainiac, the smart guy out of the pack, the scholar. So I'm pretty sure he probably has the most sense out of everyone. Kristen Connolly plays Dana. She's like the virgin, the good girl. Supposedly, you gotta have one of those innocent girls in every horror film. Because I'm pretty sure there are a lot of virgin, innocent girls out there who are actually watching the movie. So we gotta make it scary for you guys too. Fran Kranz plays the role of Marty the Stoner. He's probably my favorite character, just because he's just funny. He's like, really funny. I think his role kind of made uh, his role basically kind of put a little bit of humor to the whole entire movie throughout it. So he was my favorite character. So you got the hot chick, the jock, the brainiac, the virgin, and the stoner. Perfect. So basically, guys, there are a series of unfortunate events that occur in this movie, just like any other horror film. But those unfortunate events, how they occur, is basically what makes this movie so awesome. Somewhat of a twist to this movie that just made it a lot more awesome than your average horror film movie. For me personally, I think this movie, the storyline was 100% original. The storyline was excellent. All right, so they just basically went with that storyline, put it on the big screen, and made magic happen. The storyline basically is, what kind of made that movie for me. That's what kind of made the movie. Is just the whole idea of it. Um, I think that was an original story, and I really liked what they did with it. I can tell by the audience, just the chatter that I hear after the credits started rolling, that from their reactions, a lot of other people didn't like it. I like to set myself aside from that pack because I know I have great taste in films, and I really enjoyed this one. All right, I would not give this film a low rating at all. You got your uppity guys out there that probably would give this a low rating, but we all do have our own personal opinions. I really enjoyed this one. I will be waiting for this to come out on Blu-ray. It's not like the picture quality is something spectacular or anything like that. I just really want to own this film. I can't wait till that comes out. Got my ticket right here. You guys probably can't see it. Cabin in the Woods. Saw it at 4:30 today. Picked up this really cool poster as well. Got the official poster right here. Yeah, guys. So I'm sorry I couldn't really tell you, the specifics of this movie. Just, you have my word. This movie was pretty good for me. All right. I'm sorry I couldn't really tell you the specifics because I'm not a spoiler. I hate when, I'm trying to go out and watch a movie and I see a comment on YouTube or somebody's blog about that movie and it kind of ruins the whole thing before you go out and see it. I'm not that type of guy, so I'm kind of doing you all a favor of just keeping it tucked, my lips tucked in, and I'm pretty sure the rest of the movie is just, for you to go out and see it, and then kind of catch on to what was going on and the big twist. So, there you have it. My name is Troy, and I love movies.